sexy.
Kindness is sexy.
Kiss. Kindness is sexy.
Kindness is sexy.
Hi, it's Mary Ellen O'Neill Madeley with KIS, Kindness is Sexy. And tonight, I am here with Luke and Lippy from the Kings and Queens, and we're talking about an event that they do every year. It's a ride that they do for a disease called Osteogenesis imperfecta, which is also known as Brittle Bone Disease. First of all, why did you do this? Why did you choose this particular charity?
We chose this charity because two of our members have a granddaughter that has Brittle Bone Disease. So it was a good thing for us to pitch in, do whatever we can to support the cause. We give back to the Sick Kids Hospital in Toronto, and the emphasis being on Brittle Bone Disease. It's helped in the past, and she's part of our family, so that's what we chose to do.
Can you tell me what the date is, what the time is, and the location of this year's run?
It's August 13th, Innisfil Beach Road, Lions Club Hall. Kickstands are up at what time, Luke?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, kickstands are up.
Registration starts at 9.
And what's involved? Do you know the route that you're taking so far?
The route is planned out. There's a couple of guys in the club that have done the route. I couldn't tell you exactly how many kilometers it is. The route will take you to a few stops and then back to Innisfil Beach Lions Club.
Yeah.
And that's where the draws will happen, the food, and so on. We will have a map for everybody that participates.
Do you know basically where it's going? Is it heading north? Is it heading south, east, west?
Southwest.
Southwesterly direction, but
We'll try to keep us away from traffic.
As much as possible.
Have a nice ride and stay away from the bad traffic.
So you started this ride in 2018.
Correct.
And you started it for, what's the little girl's name that you started it for?
Mackenzie.
She is so adorable. This is the little girl here in the picture. And in 2018, you raised almost $8,400 for Brittle Bone Disease.
Yep.
And just a little idea of how's Mackenzie doing now?
She's getting older, but still has difficulties. Obviously, this is not a curable disease. All they can do is try to improve her situation best they can. She's still fully spirited and active. It's hard to keep her down.
Well, one thing that people may not understand is what brittle bone disease is. And the best way that I can describe it is it's a condition that prevents you from doing everyday kid things. It prevents you from playing baseball or even just playing with kids, playing regular ball with kids. It stops you from doing certain things because the simplest thing, just tripping and falling, can cause your bones to break. And unfortunately, you almost feel like you're putting your child in a bubble, because if you don't, then they're going to end up injured, and it can be severe. Has Mackenzie gone through anything that has been severe, or has she been fairly...
She's had several casts. And
she has
crutches
multiple
yeah.
surgeries.
There's a lot of costs involved
Yeah.
when you're back and forth to Sick Kids.
The money ultimately will go to Sick Kids, which is one of the best places for these young children.
Right.
Best treatment you can get.
Right. So this event is a poker run, and if you don't mind, just letting me know what's involved, what you're going to be doing, and really what a poker run is for people who maybe have never done one and would like to participate.
Sure. Registration will start at 9 o'clock, as Lippy said, at the Lions Club on Innisfil Beach Road in Alcona, Innisfil. Kickstands up at 10. You get your card when you register. $20 registration, $10 for a passenger. You'll get your second card at the first stop on the ride, and third and fourth card, same thing, on the second and third stop. And you'll get your last card when you come back to the Lions Club. At that time, we will be having a draw for the best card, the best hand, the best poker hand. We will have lunch. When you buy your ticket, you will get I believe, slice of pizza is what we're offering again. That's what we do. Yeah. And then there will be raffles and so on to finish off the day at 50-50. Lots of prizes. And, money to be won.
And we're hoping for great weather, because we all know that weather permitting, so we'll be talking to Mother Nature and being very nice to her. I would like to take a minute to talk about how you ride, because as a new rider way back, when I came back into the riding scene, I hadn't been out for years, and I decided to go on one of the poker runs, and I kept up, but I will tell you, it was a challenge. It was a very windy day. I had a small bike, and like my bike was blowing around on them, and I could feel the back end go, but I still kept up. But I do know that there were groups that I could have gone in or gone with, being a new rider. Can you just give me an idea of what it's like if you're a new rider? What can you expect?
Pretty much when you go to a poker run, the people that you ride with are the people that we send you out with, so that you feel comfortable riding with that person because you rode there with that person. So if they're going to follow a certain speed, you're going to follow a certain speed. We try to send groups out. If they arrive, 10 bikes arrive, that they're all friends. We try to send them out in a group so that they're all together. We don't like to split them up and have somebody ride with somebody that they don't know, they've never ridden before. So, you know, pretty much the group could be, 10 people, it could be 4 people, it could be 2 people, or we could take that one person and put them with a group that is all experienced riders so that they're going to feel comfortable when they go down the road. And that's pretty much it. And then you're not following anybody's high rate of speed. You're just out for a ride. You're doing your stops. You're getting your cards. Come back, and best hand wins.
So if it is someone who is coming out singly on their own, they don't really know anyone, but they heard about the ride, they love the cause, and they want to support. If they're coming out, would it be best for them if they felt a little, if they're fairly new and they're not sure, to let someone know? And if so, just anyone from Kings and Queens they could let know, and that could be arranged?
If they felt uncomfortable, that they weren't used to riding in a group and stuff, we'd probably send them out with Kings and Queens.
Okay.
Just so that they had us watching them and being with them, and that'd probably make them feel a little bit more comfortable because we ride together. We're a family. We're not just guys on motorcycles and girls on motorcycles. We're a family, and we look out for anybody that's with us. That's what this whole biker community is all about. It's a family.
Take care of each other.
Doesn't matter what patch you got on your back. Doesn't matter you're an MC or an RC.
Or a no patch.
Or a no patch. Well, we're going to change that. We're going to get you a patch.
No, I love being able to help all the groups. That's why I'm not a patch. I like being able to work with everyone.
Well, God bless you.
Lippy, would you like to just talk about the amazing support that's part of the biker community?
I just like to say that it's been 6 years since I've been part of this biker community, and in those 6 years I have felt more love from those people than I have felt from people that I've known for 20 years. When somebody's in need, they reach out, they help out. Everybody's got a cause, and it's great to see how everybody comes out for those causes, be it Brittle Bone or Patches's autism ride, or there's so many, but everybody tries to do something for people in need, and that's what we're all about.
Right. One of the things that I am really lucky to have is doing the Kindness is Sexy and working with my husband in his DJ business. Is we often get to be a part of each of these events that you guys do, and it's so incredible to see the number of participants, people just showing up from all over the place just to support one of the clubs. And I'm very, very touched every single time. I'm a mushy person. Very touching to see these big biker guys showing up, and the sound, the rumble of the bikes coming. I'll never forget when the young boy who had cancer, when there were 200 and some bikes, and I got to be the person who videotaped it, just to be able to stand there and watch all these bikes, including my husband on his bike, passing through and passing by, and the look on this young man's face, it just blew me away. So it is nice to see things like that, and being part of the Brittle Bone Disease poker run years ago, I was really impressed with the fact that it's the same clubs that come in and they bring their friends, and then you guys support those other clubs and their causes, and that's huge. So for me, I'm truly thankful for all of you, because I think what you guys do in supporting each other and in organizing these rides is incredible for the causes that you are actually supporting. So I say thank you to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One of the things that we hadn't really mentioned was if somebody happens to want to donate, it is a cause that they believe in. It's a cause that they want to be a part of. They want to be a part of the poker run, but maybe they have another run that day, or there's something else that they have to do. Is there another way that they can donate?
There is. You can donate through Kings and Queens RC at hotmail.com. That's our, e-transfer. That's the best way to do it electronically nowadays.
Okay, great. So they can donate any amount. They can donate the amount, the
Absolutely.
$20 for registration, $30 if they were going to normally ride with someone, or they can donate whatever they want. And that same donation will go on behalf of you guys to sick kids for brittle bone disease,
That's
correct?
right. Very good.
That's awesome. And I hope to see everyone out on Saturday, August 13th, 9 a.m. registration. Kickstands up at 10 a.m. And it's on Innisfil Beach Road at the Innisfil Lions Club in Innisfil. And I hope to see all of you there and Mother Nature cooperating with all of us. So I just want to say thank you both, Luke and Lippy. I love you guys. I love the way you guys support each other. I love the way all of your clubs support each other. And I'm so thankful that you took the time tonight to sit with me and talk about the Brittle Bone Disease ride and to explain to people, what's going on, what to expect. And also, I really do think that Mackenzie and anyone who's going through what she's going through is definitely worth the support. I really do appreciate you taking the time to
Thank
come
you for
out.
having us.
Thanks so much. Have a great night.
Kindness is sexy.
Kindness is sexy.
Kiss.